You know, sometimes in life, even though things are expected, something about the event is surprising. And in this case, it was a very pleasant surprise, although probably if you weren't aware of it or weren't looking for it, it might pass you by. Hi, my name is Patrick Clark, and I run the blog notesintheleftmargin.com, and I was just speaking with a friend downstairs who had recently become a grandfather. And when he told me the child's name, well, you've heard the expression lit up like a Christmas tree. Well, in this case, it was more like so lit up you could get a suntan off the event. And this happened, the birth happened 2 or 3 weeks ago. But you could just feel the sheer joy. That isn't really quite a sufficient word, but you could just... My friend instantly lost 20 years. He was like 20 years younger instantly. You could just the expression in their face and the sheer wow of it all. And this is, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks into it. And it instantly, you could tell his faith in the human experience was really supercharged. And given what's going on in the world nowadays, with Trump and the bizarre accusations flying around, and the World Economic Forum, and they're finally getting kind of tired of him. But anyway, as opposed to all that negativity and complexity, this was so basic, so fundamentally simple, and it has occurred billions of times before. So the event was not new, but no less profound. And in a large room where we were speaking together for a moment, I just saw this, like I said, 20 years just melted away. And I was so taken by it that I just had to make this short video. Because I began to think, you know, we use the internet in a relatively narrow way. Social media, spreading information, and all the rest. But I wonder if there's a service out there that says, okay, every day, somewhere in the world, or in your neighborhood, there is something profound that goes on. And it doesn't have to be spiritual, it can be anything. And literally if you will, a good soul book. I'm not religious, but something where you can post, hey, this occurred to me today, and I just want to share it. You know? Imagine there was a service that you could go there every day, and there would be something that would make you smile. Because I wish I knew of such a place for tonight when this just occurred a few minutes ago with my friend. So I'm still kind of blown away by it. It was so simple and yet so profound and so nice. Because that's, to me, humanity at its best. Because he could see the potential, and he understood that the child would grow up in a world vastly different than what we're used to. And instead of thinking negatively, it was more a case of I was awe-inspired myself, because I thought, they may go to Mars, they may see advancements that we can't even dream of. For example, there is now a development in gene technology. You've heard of CRISPR. Well, there's something that's been developed called Tiger. And Tiger is the same idea for gene editing, only much, much more precise. And when I saw the documentary the other day, the researcher behind it was also so enthused, because they got how profound this is. So who knows what this young child will grow up into? And you never know. Their life expectancy will probably be over 100 years, I would think, easily, given the advancements that are occurring. So I would love to be around just to see that evolution. But anyway, that's it for this short video. There'll be a companion article on my website, notesintheleftmargin.com. So, let me know how you feel about this, and are there things in your life that almost transcend what you expect, where life just comes along and goes, here's a little bit of the wow factor for you. Not in something mind-blowing, but just perhaps in the humanity of it, or the simplicity. Anyway, let me know here on YouTube or on my website, notesintheleftmargin.com. I will speak with you in a few days, and there's a lot more content coming on the blog. A lot of short articles for some reason lately, but we'll get back to the longer format eventually. I just have to get the time to really flush something out. Okay, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.